Oh, I could have so much fun with that name right there, but I'm not going to. I most probably still will. But anyway. Oh, I love it. Hello and welcome to another Bodgit and Leggit video. Yes, we've got the Welzh Welzh injector remover tool, and this is the air powered one. And obviously, as we all know, modern injectors can be an absolute nightmare to get out, and the tools for them are redonkulously expensive, thousands upon thousands, especially for the hydraulic ones, where this one is a lot more affordable than that, and it's kind of in the realms of anyone really who wants to do injectors. And yeah, so let's have a look what we actually get. And of course we have a 1.6 Volkswagen engine. I know what you're going to say. What, you're telling me a 1.6 Volkswagen engine has injector issues? No way. I know it's surprising, but here we are. So this is the actual tool, air powered. This thing goes up and down like 90 and pops the injector up. So what I'm going to do is I'll show you the injector, and we're going to be using either this one or this one. I'm not 100% sure yet. We're going to be using one of these, I'm thinking, for our injector, because our injector, we're going to have to remove the solenoid off the injector, and then underneath the solenoid is a little washer. You want to take that out and keep that safe as well. And then let's say it's this one that screws down on top of the injector. This screws onto here. This attaches to air. You turn this, bish bash bosh, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, and all that good stuff. Right, and here we go. We have 3 injectors that are absolutely, completely and utterly solid. 2, 3 and 4. Number 1 is loose. Issue with number 2 is we got it right above there. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet, but as you can see, we've got a huge long bar, and I stick it in there and it's just bending the bar. There is no movement whatsoever in there. So you need to take off the solenoid, which I've already loosened up, 25mm. So taking out that, keep the solenoid with the injector. Should be a little washer in there. Is it bolt? Oh, it's right down in there. Look, it's not going to affect me, so I'm going to leave the washer in. And now we just need to get the right attachment. Right, so look, I've made my own connection. I sacrificed one of the connections that was in the kit, and lucky enough I had an old injector, and we'd taken off this part here, so the screw part, and then I put their part in the middle of it. As you can see their part there, welded around it, and now we have, hopefully, a connection that's going to screw into the top of this injector. The important thing is to make sure it's tight, because if it's loose, with just the pure vibration of this machine, what it will do, it will just destroy the threads inside the injector, and then the injector's bloody buggered. Now, what you do have to be careful of is, with anything like this, when you have to remove a seized injector, you can damage it. Sometimes there's just no if, buts or maybes. The fact that we're taking the solenoid off, so that doesn't get all the vibration, that's a good thing. But we can still damage it. So just bear that in mind. This now has to go on here. Try and do this one-handed. I haven't got the right screwdriver or the right spanner for that, so now just need to get that in the right space, and we get a right spanner for it, and hopefully, yeah, we're not going to hit anything here. This one, it's going to be close. I think it's going to hit that, which is a real bloody shame. But what I really like about this thing is it actually is putting force on the injector direct upwards, so it's not doing it at the side. So we're going to have the best opportunity to get this off. Like I said, if this doesn't work, you're on to the next stage, which costs literally thousands upon thousands of pounds for a hydraulic one, which, you know, just gets into all sorts of issues. So hopefully this bad boy is going to undo it, and we're going to be good to go. Right, so that's tightened down. This is a 22 mil, that's a 19 mil, and the connection which is going to go on here, so you now line this up to where you need it, is a 17 mil. So that goes on there, and then this end is connected to the compressor. Turn the compressor on. That is should be off, I think. Where is that on? That's off. And then that's the idea. Right. So just tighten up that. Get the compressor. I will obviously leave all the links down below in the video description where you can get this from. Now it's connected to the compressor. I think I've turned the compressor on. It's not my garage, so I don't know, but I think I have. So all I should have to do now is turn this and watch this go. Is that... Oh, did you see that move, man? I love you. Oh yes. Wow, I didn't even turn that on full speed. Look at that. That thing was welded in there. Ah, oh, love it. Awesome, people. That's just saved me hours upon hours upon hours of work. I love it. Hokey cokey, so we can get this off now. So I'll take this off first. If you've ever taken injectors out before, believe me, you'll know just how awesome this thing was. But what you have to be careful of is, you don't want, especially with this car, above a lot of them, is you have to get both injectors out to remove the clip. It just pulled this thing out like it was nothing.
Well, it works, yeah.
So once I get this one connected, I'll show you. It just pulled that up as if within 10 seconds.
Oh jeez, so yeah, that's good.
And I think we might just get away with that. It doesn't seem to move quite high, but yeah, it moved it up. I think I plugged the compressor in right. Is that the one? That lead
it is,
yeah. Yeah, so awesome. That saved hours.
Yeah, hopefully the other two will come up now.
Well, this one definitely, because it's easy. This one, I'm just worried about that, because if the machine hits that, it's gonna break that. It's gonna break the windscreen.
Is that the new one?
No, that's the one out of this.
Oh yeah, that's the good
one. Yeah, that's the good one. Yeah.
If they ever fail, would they damage her?
Yeah.
All right. Will I get you a box for them? Or?
Oh no, I'm going to put it back on here now.
Oh, I see.
Because I have to take that off.
Oh,
we've programmed that one to number 3, so I'm going to keep them all.
They do differ.
Yeah. So if we swap them, some of them you have to program, some of them the computer will figure it out.
Oh, right. Okay.
But it just takes a while, so we'll put them back into the same place. But the other reason is because we took that off, that solenoid didn't get any abuse. So this hasn't really been damaged, the solenoid, because the solenoid wasn't on here.
Yes, okay.
So hopefully they should be all right. We shouldn't really have done any damage to the injector, but it's possible. This is the problem when you take injectors off.
Yeah, okay.
It is possible we could damage them, but they have to come off to do this in here. So we've kind of no choice. But no, it took it off like absolute butter. I'll show you when I get the other one set up. It's well impressive.
Right.
And this worked lovely. Maybe I did that a bit too tight. Yeah, no damage, that came out nice. So I'll put this back in here now so it can't get damaged. You got a 25mm spanner? I don't know where mine's gone. An unusual size. So I'll just put that back. But if you remember the last time we was doing this, how long it took to get these out. Yeah. And we only had, I think we only had one sieze, didn't we?
One, I was given one, yeah.
But well impressed just how easy. Just how easy it was to get it out. just as well I left that other injector here, else we would have been in trouble.
Yeah, they're just left there all the time.
I honestly thought I took them all with me. Can't believe that I left
Well,
one
you
here.
just bin them, do you?
Yeah, there's no point because to get them reconditioned, it's just too expensive.
Did you not get a market someplace for them or out abroad?
Not really, because the part that goes in them, you have to. The only bit that's kind of good is the body.
Oh, all right.
Everything, all the internals have to be replaced.
Oh, yeah.
So it's kind of, you know, it's not really. They give you an exchange. Like I could go to a crowd, and he'll exchange it for a new one, but or a new one or a reconditioned one, but he would charge you the full price. So it wouldn't make any difference.
No.
Right, so that's on there. Then all I do is screw this on, and you'll see. Now I said it, you'll see how easy it comes out. You can bet your life it won't. But when you see just how much this thing vibrates, you'll understand why it does what it does. And I didn't even have it on full power. There's a switch here.
Oh, the switch, yeah.
And I didn't even have it on full power. Now, even though that injector's been lifted out, this one, look, it's still so tight. Like I can't move it up or down. It's still tight. It's amazing.
The lever will bring the rest down.
Oh yeah, I have to take this one off first, because if I carry on taking that one up, I'm gonna break the bracket and I'm gonna smash your rocker cover. So this one has to lift up. But just watch this. Do the same thing again. You ready? See that lifting?
Yeah.
Look at that. How easy is that? Compared to what we was doing before. Yeah. Now that one, I just maybe have to put it back on that one, but I mean, that wasn't even full power.
Yes.
And that was what, 6-7 seconds?
Yeah.
10 seconds at the most?
Yeah.
It's just typical. If it was number one, no problem. But number two, if it's going to be so close, we might get away with it, but one wrong move. It only has to hit that once for it to smash your windscreen. You got windscreen cover?
I think I do.
But yeah, well impressed with that. That's just so easy. And you know you've done no damage to the feds, because that's just screwing out so easy. Just I maybe shouldn't have put it back in on that one, because it's still quite tight. It's moving a bit. This should literally just be a second just to. This is the time where you don't tighten it properly, because you think it'll only take a second. You don't tighten these down properly, you strip the threads. Because you just get lazy, do you know, because you think it's just going to come out in a second.
Yeah.
There we go. That one's out. A little pin has come out, so just put the pin back. There we go. I was hoping that'd be enough, but it isn't. Push it back out. Still. Isn't that amazing? There we go. There we go. Right, they're out.
Do you want somewhere right to leave them?
No, I'm
now?
just going to leave them there for the minute because I don't want anything to get down into the engine.
Okay.
It's this I'm worried about, just because of where it is. Do we have the room? Because like I say, it's only going to take one hit there, and it's not the wiper linkage, it's the actual, this bracket here, and that's welded directly underneath the windscreen. If it fits, it's going to only just miss, and I mean just.
Right, okay.
Or it's just not going to even fit down. Now, lucky enough, I can control the speed of the air that goes into it, but it's still. Need to get that little thing up. It's not magnetic. That's the little washer I was telling you about.
All right, okay.
That's a special washer, special thickness of washer that can only go down that one because it's been set just for that one. But this little thing isn't magnetic. And if you put a washer that's too big or too small on it, you'll put too much fuel or not enough, and it could even melt your pistons, because the fuel, believe it or not, cools down your engine. So just a little bit, but enough to stop it from melting itself.
I'll just hold that washer for you there. It's just under your hand.
Oh, I better put it back. I think we're going to be okay. I think we are. Yeah, we're going to be okay. I'll film it, because if I break your windscreen and break everything, it'd be a great clickbait video for YouTube. Smash the customer's car in front of him. Destroyed it. Now I'm sure that's it. That's as fully as it goes. So we're miles away. I'll just go slowly with it at first. Ah, yeah, we're miles away, aren't we?
Yeah.
The only thing we'll have to be careful of is if it doesn't quickly release and then smash. Moving, can you see it?
Yeah.
I can't put too much power because if that suddenly
pops
slips
up,
and then it will smash that. So I'm going to go really small power. Oh, I love it. That's up now, isn't it? Wow, time that saved is. So it's powerful, isn't it? Considering, I mean, considering that really wasn't full power. It would be funny, get someone to hold it and turn it on. That would be hilarious. Right. That's it, I just need a tiny bit of persuasion. It's not, where can I put that? There we go. There we go. Just want to put the top back on, just so nothing gets lost and nothing gets mixed up. Well, that was, well, what, 2 or 3 minutes to do them all, not even, as opposed to God knows how long last time. Right, let's look at the aftermath. This is the one that was blowing, so this one was completely shot, and this one and this one and this one was seized, and as you can see the difference. That's all oil and crap around there because it wasn't seized, and it's only this part of the injector that seizes in there. The rest essentially is full of oil. It's inside your head. So that's the aftermath of the injectors out. So like I said, I'll leave all the links down below where you can get this from. And yeah, just you saw it in real time, in literally real time. And like I said, unfortunately I did have to sacrifice one of the pieces to make that, but I know you can just buy them separately. I'm sure you can, so I can replace that, but we still have this in its place. So there we go. It is absolutely awesome piece of kit. This was the trigger I was using. I never even had it full blast. I think the most I ever went to was there, and that, on the last one I was just worried about it hitting the windscreen or the wipers, so I just didn't go full blast. But it'd be interesting to see it full blast, but I just didn't need it. And not only that, we wasn't using the high flow connections, just using the ordinary connections, so even full blast wasn't full blast, if you know what I mean, because you put the high flow connections on this, you can get a lot more power, and it's literally the high flow connections are twice as much air coming out of there. So yeah, but as always, hope it helps. Please like, share and subscribe, and don't forget, links up here, links down below, but most importantly, get your hands dirty. See you for the next one. Sorted.